I don't know what happened. We're back. GODSHIZZ Don't forget to like and subscribe. I let you playing the Marble Suns. Yeah, it clicked off. It had some type of thing where it just blocked off or jumped off or whatever, what have you. Due to the gameplay. It was about to do Captain Marvel's extra or power move, and you know the way the game is playing is great to me, but I'm seeing more characters. How the cards are, like I like card games, so I'm like, wow, this is just the beginning. You need to know the basics before you can start saying, hey, I want Gambit or I want Colossus or Thor or Thanos. You're probably going to need to know when and how to really use them or to fight against them. You know, you might have to fight against them to actually get the card, to beat it, to receive it. It look like that's what I see coming. You know, it look like that's what I see coming. But I was into the battle. This was the battle with the Doctor. So, you know, we're back into it. Not enough. Let me see. Okay, that's Captain Marvel. Wait, no.
One more time. Not a problem. Take this.
Get ready.
Nice move.
Forever in service.
Don't worry, I can take it.
I will make you suffer for that. Damn if I don't hate fanatics. Regroup and await reinforcements.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you. There is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
The light is on our side.
Save this one just for you.
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
Why is not showing this?
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
Is it me?
That's not supposed to hurt.
They are still coming for me.
All right, that hurt a little.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variants' gamma signatures without a baseline resonance sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
We need some type of healing shit. Ooh-wee.
I'm on it. Didn't think I could get any stronger. Watch this.
Looking good, feeling good.
Why is it doing that? Why is it not showing the...
You are lucky to still be breathing. That was something.
You had your chances. They got one of ours.
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
Ought to make things interesting. And I thought man thing was ugly. Watch close.
So that's how that works.
Shot.
This doesn't happen often. Sure I can't change your mind?
I will not fall again.
Captain Marvel body is right. Yeah, she work out to the gym every day.
Regroup at position Tango.
Like with
I
that.
may be immortal, but I'm not indestructible.
Leave some for the rest of us. Maybe you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend.
Position compromised. Running on fumes here.
Off in the light. The advantage is mine.
Let's do it.
We've done it!
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate. Full of bad guy stuff.
I know those.
I gotta check to see if the
time of the first
overkill
hunt,
is doing
back
it
with
right.
Hood's barrier,
Like, should I be
that one
overkilling?
almighty
Or should I just be
something,
saving
gods
that?
and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Yeah. Definitely Captain Marvel. Finds fire. Look at those hips. She's blonde too, so you know she probably got those thick legs. Like, oh, why I got instead of this? Wait. Right there where the hips is at, right? There she go. Boom. Mm-hmm.
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Hey,
Forget
babe,
it.
just came from the
Tonight
gym.
is movie night.
So they got weights at the
It's
after the Abbey.
always movie night. Exactly.
Out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk? Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time. Let me see. How did this work again?
I seen it. I seen it.
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven.
You had to send the
Blood
hot
magic
chick to the
stuff.
room, right? Really?
Cool
Come
room.
on.
Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
So,
Nat,
if
what's
you're
up?
planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask Flavor Magic. From what I just saw out
Your
there,
body is
whatever
fit as
crazy
shit. You
ancient
should be
living
on top,
lemon
right?
stuff
All
caretaker
night.
put you through back in the day did a real number on you.
Got piercings in.
We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a midnight sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
You gotta hit that. Come on now. That's that's inevitable. Come on, man. Like Nikki's your girl? Like yeah, she's a hot chick. I ain't even gonna lie. You couldn't even be mad. You know what I'm saying? Chick body type, piercings and shit. Crazy. That's gonna be some type of ill sex going on. Piercings and shit. Oh my God, yo. You're crazy. What the hell? Like, she ain't gonna fuck around with you. She been looking at you like, what the fuck you got on? Oh my gosh. Like, all his shit is looks bummy. Look bummy, dude. Oh my goodness. Really?
These missions can't be good for Caretaker's blood pressure. That's twice now her precious hunter has almost gotten smacked by Hydra.
Oh, really? Serious?
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
Was your father there for you when you found out?
Dad was evil too. Long story, lots of drama. There was a cool dinosaur. I'll fill you in later. Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor. I really needed that. So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the staff of one? Or who were the runaways?
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
Can you tell me how the Staff of One functions?
It's, blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of. And not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
I had some questions about your old team.
The Runaways? Sure thing.
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out 2 very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
What did you do?
We ran, but eventually we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it. You know, typical kid stuff.
Hey.
Where are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Carolina left Earth to marry alien nobility. Gert... She didn't make it. After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
I'm glad to see you're using your free time productively. Whatever. Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
I remember many sleepless nights and blood-soaked days. Always on the hunt.
I'll give you that. But there were times back then I wouldn't trade for anything. With both you and...
Agatha. Where is Agatha?
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... She's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
You do not have to do this.
Thank you, but I do. I haven't spoken to anyone about what happened. And more so than anyone, you deserve to know. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking.
Humans just can't get along. It always gotta be somebody that want to be better than you.
I tried to caution her.
Fucking try to take your spot and shit. Like,
there was an incident. An accident, I'm sure.
Whether in witchcraft or whatever you do in life. And humans.
Incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Dr. Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control. And this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
Agatha!
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
That's the crazy thing.
With the spirits, of course.
Death is the beginning. People think that death is the end.
Because
like a piece of ice turns to liquid.
No, it's no
and that
trick
liquid
there.
turns to gas.
You're just the first to see
It's
me.
the final stage.
By now you've heard I had a bit of
And
trouble
from
with
gas,
my
back to
corporeal
liquid,
body.
back to ice. Some crazy
I actually
shit,
find it
right?
quite liberating.
That's God.
You're dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
Right.
And what have you been doing all this time?
She was
Meet
dead,
me by the
idiot.
cave just over there. You know the one.
The Blood Gate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that
The
place.
dead can't deal with the
I think we
living.
can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
Gas can't affect liquid and ice because it's gas. Only gas can affect other gases. Liquids can only deal with liquids. Wouldn't be able to turn into a solid or ice. Just follow Agatha. No, they good. They did good on the game. It's free roam to a point. Like, what the heck is that over there? You see? That didn't even go over there again. So it's stuff out here. And you're dealing with all kind of mystical superheroes, so it could be anybody. It could be like Mystique, because remember Mystique, she could be anybody. You know, like, and you know Mystique is sexy as shit. Who's Nightcrawler's father? What's his name? Shit, Mystique, like. Shit, you be hitting it. Her ass could go small, big, fat, skinny. While you hitting it, she probably be changing shapes on your shit. You be like, Mystique. It's any chick you want. Every day it'd be a different chick. But it'd be the same chick. Yeah, that's the chick that you're gonna marry.
This ominous-looking portal is known as a Blood Gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Blood Gate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
Whoa.
Portal awaits. Hunter, hello. There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah.
Mortal Kombat.
Ashtor.
Sarah, Caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference. Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Charlie?
old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear.
Here we go for practice. Going into practice with the elder gods. I seen it coming. I knew as soon as they started talking about gods and stuff like that and kingdoms, did you know automatically they're gonna be some type of teaching, tutelage and training. You're gonna be doing that for like months and weeks. Like, for real, more on top of the tutelage and training, extra tutelage and training on top of that. You be like, for real, serious. It ain't gonna stop. You're like, damn. With great power comes great responsibility. Word up, we got Captain Marvel in there. You know what I'm saying? Got the chick Nico. She's trying to kick it. We got her as a friend. You know, Marvel or any kind of video game, you know, they don't put that in. Like, why not? Like,
whoever said patience is a virtue never had to fight a few hundred bloodthirsty Lilin.
This is where it's always good to have female writers inside games when men write, because sometimes, you know, men can write stuff and women be like, no. It can make it to where it's like a kind of a turn off in the back of the woman's head, like, yeah, he didn't even notice me, or no type of compliment, or no enough eagerness, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with telling the person that you feel a certain way about them. You don't need to hide. And that's what women be talking about. Oh, man, they don't need to express their feelings. Oh, she's gonna take me as a sucker. She's taking you as a sucker because you feel that you want to hit it. Then once you hit it and she start acting crazy, then you complaining. Oh, she shouldn't popping up in my job. Now you complaining now, which men do. Men do that. Men, oh no, I ain't gonna act like, why not? Why you not kicking it to the girl? She's young, you're young. See me at the movie, oh, yo, hey, you know what I'm saying? I had a great time. Hope we could do this again. He spent the time with her, but at the same time, that's how you can tell a man wrote it. At the same time, he never put the dialogue in. There was no dialogue saying, hey, I had a great evening. Or thank you for the time, or thank you for the evening. Can we do this again? And this is exactly why guys, when they deal with women, they come out like it's cut and dry. Like, what are you doing? The chick got piercings in the cheek. You tight black jeans on, black list. No. As soon as I seen the she got piercings in her cheeks, I'm like, oh, hell no. No. You ain't trying to bag that? No. Shit, you doing the 69 with the chick, you saw two rings in her fucking, she probably got a clit ring and all that craziness. Is she some type of runaway chick too? Oh yeah. She gonna put it on you. She's a runaway chick, so she got experience. You know what I'm saying? She ran into a couple of shizzes in her day, like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna blaze it out because
Should we be practicing our mantras while we are here?
Women don't be wanting all that slow shit. Oh, I want to be. That's okay for a time being, but believe me, the guy's making her squirt. That's what she's going at. She's going. It's good to be sensitive, parents and all that. You know, everybody goes through shit in life, but at the end of the day, you give them some good dick, because if not, somebody else is. Oh, she's my girl. Yeah, I mean, she's a girl. You know, I mean, that little cat ain't giving her some good dick. Straight up. Shit, we ain't up to 1,000 subscribers on this channel yet. That's why you got the internet, because you can't say what you on the internet, and guys be trying to break it down. Yeah, you gotta work on yourself, fellas, and do all of this, fellas, and you could do all of that. Get somebody who won't fuck with you. Fuck with nigga, right? You know what I'm saying? How was it? That shit was whack, right? She not gonna tell you that. You'll know when she don't call you back, or she start acting funny, or then she gonna start asking for money. That's how you know a nigga dick whack. When a chick call you, if she don't ask, yo, when you coming through, or when I'ma see you again, those or the pop up shit, especially Leo chicks, they gonna pop up. That's how you know Leo chick. Like if she pop up, she gonna come out of nowhere. She gonna corner you off. She gonna watch you. But for somehow, somewhere, some reason, she gonna see where you go. She gonna travel to where you at too. Which, to the Sagittarius guy, he gonna be like, oh shit, she came all the way up here to the right. Because like the travel, everybody want to be around the same way all day. But the other women, they like to travel. This is why Sagittarius, they get along. And they can fit right in. They'll come there for you at, fit right in, chill with everybody, like, and have a great time. Like, okay, like, this is what's up. And she's like, damn, he was somewhere where it was decent, where it was like classy and shit put together. Yeah, nobody wants no raggedy shit or deal with a raggedy life. Who does that? People really be believing that? No. You get dressed up to the nines, shoes slack, button up, tie. She's dressed up. She has the shoes, a dress line, heels, if she's into heels. If not, high sandals, the flats,
The air here is
with the sandals that's up the leg, so maybe 3/4, or to the leg, like a boot. They did that in the God of War. They're like, you want the God of War edition of the P5? No, I don't want that crap. I said, y'all put a kid in there, and some pedophile shit. I said, come on, man. You're a chick in there with ass, some fat ass and some titties and shit. In the God of War, yeah. I said it. Yo, you scared of it, but you're supposed to be the God of War. How the fuck are you scared to put ass and titties in the game, but yeah, you the God of War? Fuck out of here. You got a kid in there with some ugly bitch. Shit, ain't even no sex scene in there. Nah, we can't put that in there. You can't suck no titty in the video game? Nah, we can't do that. Alright. The video game gonna die. Shit gonna be whack. Gonna be corny. Fuck out of here. Chick, you'll have more chicks even buying your video game. Like, oh yeah, shit, the God, what? Shit. Shit, they're gonna tell other chicks, oh, you seen him? Oh yeah, when he suck a chick titty, right. You know what chicks gonna be talking about. They ain't gonna talk about shit else. Oh, he got money in the other for it. Alright, he got money, and you got a big dick. Then they say, oh yeah, but the nigga, oh yeah, females act what the nigga do, right. That's the new guy that they meeting. Nigga with the big dick, he's already in. He's in like friend. They looking for what the nigga do for whatever he can get for them. But the niggas that got the big John, they all know who he is. Trust me. Shit, they already talk about the last interlude that they fuck with the dude. Crazy. The men be thinking women is complicated and they not. Like, what are you talking about? Like, fuck out here. You chick fuck with you as soon as you leave. Bitch, like, that shit was whack. That's how women are. And the cats be swear they be, yo, I'm putting it down. I know she ain't calling you back, or right after you left texting you, trying to get you to come back to finish up if you started. Shit. It's all cats. This is a 4-day sex for a female. It's a 4-day run. Oh
As the
no,
goddess of
all right.
balance and order, Ashtor was sometimes called the giver of justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
Let's see what you can do. Oh, okay.
That was something.
Okay. Let's see what you could do.
You were too weak for this fight.
Okay. The hell?
Leave some for the rest of us.
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Don't hesitate to strike. They certainly won't.
Walk in the light.
The numbers of the cards become higher. This I don't even want to trade the cards yet because I want to see what that dog, what this dog, what he got. Now he can howl, right? And this should be on him, I think. Or is it? But
They cannot possibly match your sword.
right, okay. Wait, no. But they're not in the... Why is that like that?
Your mother abandoned you.
can imagine why Sarah was so fond of Ashtor. If I didn't know better, I would say she modeled her role as caretaker after the goddess herself.
I am impressed. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Now that was something.
Why isn't it doing the rock thing? Like, why is that? I wonder why is that?
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
Like, she got the dog got other aspects. Charlie, the bitch is the shit. The bitch canine, cause and you know that is true. The females is vicious. Cause you can have two Dobermans, the boy and the girl, but now they both ain't gonna bark. They both ain't gonna bark. But the chick, she gonna rip first. She gonna rip first. Hold on.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Noble Ashtur guides my hand.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
Fascinating. Ah, I see. Good girl, Charlie.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
It's super easy to hang out with you, Hunter. So many movies to show you, like 70s grindhouse.
And I still didn't even do the free roaming in the game. You know, like you could go out. It's a map to the game, and you could run, you know, out in the park. You know, like, you know, go around the town. This is free roaming, you know, running around in the garden. Back to the castle. Practice court. Dojo-ish.
Hunter.
I
still say we should have built a firing range first.
Oh, you can come back and you can interact. All right, hold on. Yes, my boy. You know what I'm saying? We go down there with him. Matter of fact, hold on, let me drink this. Let me drink my what you call I would take my black seed oil, but I'm gonna take that at night. Start taking that shit at night. That shit, when you take black seed oil, oh my goodness, your stomach feel like you like, it'll be like, it go through you. It go through you. You be lubricated. You know how you put lotion on the outside of your skin? That's how you be.
What's shaking?
I told you she'd be working out.
I'm not the only one adjusting to this midnight sun thing.
I tell you, shit cows for days. And let me go see Doctor Strange. I'm gonna go down
Hunter,
here.
just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate?
I'm gonna hang out with him a little bit to chill. Don't be shit to do in the lab. So he'll have someone, you know, kick it with.
If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave
I gotta go
danger.
buy something anyway.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a we in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
Crazy.
Whatever artifact... If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever's in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
Do you think this will be enough to give us an edge?
I hope so. Whatever it is, it's quite powerful. I'm relying on my instincts here, but truly that's all I have to rely on until I can find a way to access the Sanctum's archives again.
That seems a bit risky.
Right now, with the Sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is
Me
going
too,
nowhere
Hunter.
unless we can get this container open and study what's inside.
Right.
Approach the anvil, Hunter. We do not have time to spare. Welcome, Hunter. Knowing how selective the sun is, what have you brought me today? By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Prophia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. This is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within. Fascinating. This artifact is mundane in every conceivable way.
Did you get the dagger or? Oh, word. Wow, so it forges it in the day, and then as you play, you upgrade. You got credits in the game. You can buy stuff. War games.
I have always found that area of research interesting.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting. No problem. How does this look?
Yeah, one Dark Hill.
Shh. Tony is working. Find more coil. Send it my way.
Alright, so what's the ability card? Dark Hill. Oh, wait a minute. Confirm that, right. Customization, zero, profile. They did good on it because, you know, it says making choices as you interact with heroes around the Abbey. Conversation hero request abilities. Says paying her to get right, you know. Hit. Yeah. I gotta do upgrades, gotta do modify, ability status, tactical report, how to play by choosing. Alright, okay. Got that. And then, you know, the best thing I like about it, how they did it, like I said, it's like a card game. So, like I said,
Hey,
I'm
Hunter,
wondering.
got a sec to spare?
I'm wondering, you know, if that's, you know, attainable. If that's like, and then they could put more characters in it. I haven't seen any vehicles. I wonder why. I don't know. I'm not talking about the game. I don't know. They're like, oh, they got vehicles in it now. Wait till like one of them games. It could do. I mean, they don't need it because you usually go straight to the battle. That's what you're really looking for. You're not really looking to drive around and all that. The battles is great. It's like I said, it's like a Final Fantasy battle kind of thing, formation type of thing. And I know that's probably going to get even better.
What is this?
Interesting. That is something.
Okay. The key with card games is try to remember.
You moving into the forge, Hunter?
Which it could be hard. I'm not gonna talk to him now. I'm not gonna talk to him because I gotta step out. Step out. You know how you say. You save. There we go. Like man, I'll be back, you know, later in the afternoon. Probably about like 3. I'm not gonna stay out all day. You know, I'm only gonna be out all day. Probably close to 3 o'clock. You know, I'll be back in. You know, I'll be able to run some more of it. But I said, so the P5, definitely a great game. It's looking good. I'm liking it. Everything is clear. The definition, gameplay is smooth. It's a good feel, you know. Like I said, it's like a Grand Theft Auto kind of feel, you know. And then I wish, like I said, it could have been more multiplayer, more people that can get in with you and then talk, vibe inside the game. You know, that's why I'm wondering why is the P5 games is not a lot of interacting with other players, you know, in the realm of the gaming kind of aspect. You could be in a party and everybody could be in a party playing the same game, but they're not in the same game, but they're playing it but not in the same game together or in the lobby together. That's make a wonder why is that? So but anyway, hi you guys. Godshizz TV, GODSHIZZ TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Come back to the channel. And you can watch Godshizz TV anytime.